Yo, yo, what's up? This is Beneath the Five Kings. We're playing some Pathfinder 2nd Edition role-playing game.
Woo.
Yeah. I'm here with my pals, Lorna, Josh, Austin, Sarah, Dylan, Justin. My name is Brendan. We're going to play some Pathfinder 2nd Edition, a little of Paizo's role-playing game. Beneath the Five Kings is an actual play of the Sky King's Tomb adventure path.
A lot of information.
Patent pending. That's right.
I do find it funny that you do the thing where you point to, but it's my screen, so where you're pointing is completely wrong based on the view. Based on the view that I'm trying to point to, but you're like, duh. I was like, nope, they're over here and over here and over here.
You waited like 20 episodes to tell me that.
It reminds me of the Brady Bunch.
Exactly.
The Brady Bunch. Ooh, that would be a good one. We'll do a Brady Bunch role-playing game for next week.
Oh god. Add to the list of things that we want to do and that we'll never have time for.
Yeah, but be warned, I make a Molotov in every role-playing game.
That's true. I have noticed a trend. And most
It's
of the time
weird.
it's
There
loud.
are rules for that in the Brady Bunch role-playing game. It actually closely simulates life.
Wow.
All right. Well, Josh has graciously volunteered to host this session, so we'll all just turn to him and wait in complete silence to see what he has to say.
I can't hold it
Absolutely.
anymore.
You know, I couldn't disagree more.
Did you have a banter topic for today?
Oh, I do. I thought we were just waiting in complete silence for something
were.
to happen.
For you.
I don't
Host the
know.
session.
Something amazing, I guess.
Mhm.
Josh only wants to semi-host, not fully host.
Mhm.
That's right.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Huge semi-guy.
Yeah.
He's in
If I was
charge of
GM,
like
I'd
20
say-
people during the day. He doesn't want to be in charge of 6 more, tonight.
Yes, Brendan. My banter topic is recently one of our friends has started to be referred to as Olaus for his alternate personality that's a little bit unhinged, and that's what he's known for. So
I want you to know it took me all day to figure. I didn't
figure it out.
glancing at the Snapchat
Just-
as I was going call to call, and it took me until the end of the day of reading it to be like, oh,
The gracious way that he
Oh.
framed we recently, as if it was not just Josh,
Josh
it was
today.
just last 8 hours, yeah.
What is your banter topic?
And I say
What to
we
do?
because Austin started to do it too.
I did it once.
don't she's trying to make fetch a
Okay.
thing.
But
Is your banter topic what happens when someone gives you a nickname you don't like?
no. What, Brenda? Anyways, no. My banter topic is: if you were to have an alternate personality, what would their name be, and what would they be known for? And I was going to say mine would be Michael, because that's my middle name.
Well, let's give them all your information.
And the first car I owned was a and it would be known for taking
It?
jokes. Yeah,
Non-binary.
yeah. My
Great.
alternate personality would be, non-binary. Yeah, and
Sure.
they would be, because that's the appropriate way to refer to them.
I said
They
Just give
Not
it up,
you.
please, God.
known for taking things too far.
Uh-huh.
That's
And
Josh.
all-
that's not your alternate
I
personality.
thought it was supposed to be something different than normal.
That's Josh on a Saturday night.
That's your worst personality trait exemplified, I guess, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah, that was very
Uh,
self-aware of you, dear.
Okay, thank
This
you.
is
Thanks,
Okay.
guys.
this is a unique topic, Josh.
I
Yeah.
think mine would be the Dark Knight, and he would be known for vengeance.
Damn, that's a good one.
That's good. That's
Good
good.
one. Yeah, I wasn't fast enough for that.
Yep. Vengeance.
I have joked before that when I'm drinking, my alternate ego is Chanel West Coast from
It's because you laugh too much.
yeah. I just laugh like a dolphin in the corner by myself. Yeah, pretty much
From
that.
ridiculousness, yeah.
Or it's your Hulk because Sarah drunk. Hulk smash.
That's what happened to Brendan's nuts on Saturday or whatever.
Brendan's nuts. Josh is back. Several times
sharing all kinds of things.
Yep. I was gonna say Hulk's good, yeah. I was gonna say like Penis Smasher 9000 or something like that too, but
it's a little too on the nose. Too much of a mouthful.
She-Hulk. We'll combine those two. I turned to She-Hulk.
There you go.
Yeah.
Mine would be Sylvia. And I think she is just I want you to imagine like what everybody thinks when they hear horse girl. Like
okay.
I did have headgear as a child, so maybe me during the period of my life when I had headgear with a bunch of briar horses and a lisp, which I didn't have a lisp, but and just being loud and obnoxious and loving horses would probably be mine. I know.
How is that any different?
Josh, how was yours any different?
Yeah, no, that seems to be the theme. It's not an alternate personality.
Yeah, so far.
It's just your personality.
It's just your personality. Okay. All of us have shared very real possibilities. Every single one of us. All right. Well, I guess the question falls to Justin or Dylan, whoever wants to go next. Who is your alter ego, and what would you like them to be?
None for Glen Coco.
Sorry, Austin. I really don't care. Vengeance.
I'm really having a hard time picking which negative aspect of my personality I want to him on. Like I don't know which one would be
this new year.
Oh, my apathy? Oh yeah, just okay. You can just call me apathy.
Yeah, that's good. Like a superhero.
Yeah, that works.
That Mike can do it like Batman. Apathy.
I feel like it'd be more like what's that guy that's like an angel of death in the Batman universe? Is it Gabriel or Azrael?
Azrael, I think.
Azrael, yeah.
Sure.
I was thinking of like supernatural villains that whole time, honestly.
Metatron.
Mine would probably be Jimothy, and he would probably be actually organized with his shit.
Oh,
there you go. Well, what they look like, I like it.
Justin, can I also be that? Can that be mine too? Because I would love to be Jimothy in general. Yeah.
Sarah
is also Jimothy. Justin and Sarah share the alternate personality.
They have to pass it back and forth.
Yeah.
It's a hand.
I need to clean the house this weekend. Can I borrow Jimothy?
I'll return him on Tuesday.
Yeah.
We hung out with one of Sarah's alternate personalities in New York. I think it was Elijah.
Elijah was on Rumspringer.
That's true. That's true. Elijah is my alternate.
Amish boy.
What about Austin? What do you got?
I think I'm gonna steal the middle name idea and go with Alan. And Alan has long hair, like Bieber-esque hair.
Ooh, nice.
And tries to do tricks on his BMX bike all day. And I think it's just pre-Austin getting hit by a truck.
My god.
Yeah. I remember him.
I think Alan died the day I got hit by a truck. And Austin was born.
That's dark.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, he was different when he came back.
That's what I've been told. It's like, you're different. I was like, I don't remember.
Is that your villain story?
Sure.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, Austin used to be really critical of movies, but then he got hit by a truck.
No, never that.
No, yeah,
literally anything is good. Cocaine Bear, I'd watch it again.
I'd see that again. As long as we watch Cocaine Bear, and then next month we followed up with Novocaine. It just seems like a good back-to-back feature.
Probably. It's probably...
Go to the drive-in.
I hope that Novocaine has, just a little bit more, plot and development than Cocaine
I think
Bear.
I need to rewatch Cocaine Bear because I fell asleep for a good chunk of it.
That's alright.
Yeah,
I think it probably made it better, honestly.
Yeah,
maybe that's why I have the opinion.
It's more important. Yeah, it's more important to miss the parts that were not worth watching.
It's better with a sleepy disposition.
Sure. If you remembered, of course they can, then you pretty much got the whole premise of the entire movie.
They can't climb. Of course they can. They're bears.
See, if we could quote it, there was value in seeing it, even if the value was.
No, that was the trailer. That was in the trailer.
That's true. It wasn't the trailer. We watched it 40 times.
Sure.
If you guys
Right
want
before.
Cocaine Bear sound bites, I can get them to you. You gotta
Of
ask.
course they can. They're
Yeah,
bears.
if we can have, of course they can. That would be great. yeah.
Honestly, yeah, that would be pretty. Just for like this, of course they can, or something like this, like that little bit for like a Pathfinder. I could see that.
Anytime I ask an idiot question, Bregan has played that to
Of course
me.
they can.
Of course they can. They're bears.
Or just of course. Does that hit? Of course.
Of course they can.
It gives very goofy.
It does.
I want
He was
Hwang to transform into a bear this episode.
Oh yeah,
It
there's
might
there's a big Hwang news.
You ruined it,
too.
Josh.
That's pretty exciting. We'll have to talk about.
There's
it.
what?
Big Hwang news. Not Hwang news. Excuse me. Bao news.
Oh,
Big.
yeah, bigger.
Huge.
We didn't realize that this whole time Bao was supposed to be large sized. So
What?
Yeah.
Mhm.
He's now
Yeah,
a
they
rideable pangolin.
They said I could ride Bao because he's so big.
Now-
So
Now he is
When
Bao
he
El
became mature.
Gigante. Yeah, so when he matured at level 4, he was supposed to become large size, and we didn't realize it.
He just had a late growth spurt. He
Yeah.
thought now is the time while running through narrow
Well, I honestly
caves
thought,
to grow and evolve.
yeah, I honestly thought when we first got Bao that he was small size, so I didn't think he would ever actually change.
Yeah.
But
I like
I
when we
was
say
wrong.
when we got Bao, like we adopted him as a group.
kind of.
Mhm.
Yeah. The rescue and picked him
That's
up.
pretty accurate. All right. Well, our devoted listeners, all 5 of them, have come here to listen to us talk about our alter egos, and obviously not play the game of Pathfinder. So, we got
Brandon-
one more person. Hold on, I'm gonna keep trying. Is Olas here?
God damn it. I like that you're trying to make fetch happen.
Yeah. So yeah, it's been a minute, a couple weeks since we played last. It's the same amount of time as it always is, so it's not really true. But no, we had a good session to start the book off last week. You know, you guys gathered some supplies, quested down into the Darklands, and now sort of ran across what is apparently the territory of some savage Morlocks. And for anyone who doesn't know what a Morlock is, they're just kind of like a subterranean race of humanoids that have like gray skin and these pale white eyes, and they just look like people if they lived in caves all the time. Like they've adapted like cave fish have to like to live in their surroundings, but they're kind of like very primitive and very territorial. And it was too late. Jirelga realized too late that she had accidentally led you directly into a Morlock camp. And so they got angry and started chasing you. And you ran away as quickly as you could through the tunnels, which started this chase sequence that we're in the middle of right now. But as you're running through this tunnel, what looked like water at first rose up from the ground and formed these gray oozes that started attacking you. So we are mid-combat. Jirelga has been no help because she doesn't have a character sheet. And we are just fighting these oozes.
Morlocks kind of look like, you know, that scene in The Return of the King where Gollum is recounting, you know, his transition into Gollum from Smeagol, and they use the prosthetic makeup on Andy Serkis.
Yeah. Mhm.
That like midpoint is what Morlocks look like, right?
Interesting.
Yeah. If anyone has seen the Time Machine movie based on H.G. Wells' book, The Time Machine, it's like 1990 something, I think. They had Morlocks in it.
You said cave fish, and I thought they were gonna be cute, but they are ugly.
No. They've had to
Yeah.
adapt to live in caves. Doesn't prove to be a good
They don't need
evolutionary
color
trait
anymore,
to
so
be.
yeah. They become all pale and lifeless and have weird eyes.
And sharp teeth.
And a wig in this one.
No, that's their fro.
Yep. Actually, that's the fake image. Cavefish don't wear wigs. Little known fact.
There's several that all have wigs with bangs. It's so weird. Anyways.
Oh, those are bangs?
Oh my
Yeah,
god, speaking of bangs, Sarah, I thought of you today. I'm gonna get off topic just for a second. They announced a new, I'm looking at my Alexa, like a new version of Alexa coming that like is more like Chat GPT-esque basically, and I watched the little trailer for it, and the girl's just like, should I get bangs? And the Elixir responded was just like, well, you might not like them here and after a couple of weeks or something like that. And I was, not to say that you don't like yours, I just thought it made me think of you because you're talking about.
That is funny. That is funny, yes.
I was just like, yeah, I feel like that is a response that is common. Well, you might not
It
like
is.
it.
You will love it and hate it all at the same time.
I believe that we were at the end of a round. I think Austin had just moved. Walkrin had just moved. Does that sound right?
Yeah, we said one more round. I imagine that started at a round.
Yeah, I think I was done.
All right, so that would bring us. It looks like Huang's turn.
Oh.
I would ask a general question to kind of recount what we would have known at the end of the chase sequence. How much, I mean, even just high level, how much time do we think we have here? Like, if we turn around and look the way that we are running, do we literally see Morlocks right there? Are they, like, allowed? Like, do we think we have 6 seconds or a minute here? Like, I'm trying to... Do we need to get up and run, or should we keep fighting? Like, we've been here for 12 seconds now. Like, I don't know what the vibe is at all. Like, if we feel like we've gotten way far ahead of these guys, or if we feel like they are still right on our ass.
Didn't we, like, make our way through a little hole in the ground sort of thing? And
yeah, so there was some obstacles.
I just don't know if we did pretty good at them, or pretty well at them, so I don't know if that bought us time or not, or how exactly we're feeling.
Yeah, no, so I would say, so I pictured, like, the Fellowship of the Ring, like, running through the caves of Moria, and, like, all of the goblins coming out of the woodwork, basically, to, like, chase them down. And so, goblins or orcs, or whatever you want to call them.
Gorks.
Yeah. But like, they were chasing them down, and so, like, at one point, yeah, they were right behind you guys, and as you're succeeding, you're getting a little bit farther ahead, but the more time you spend here, the harder it is going to be to get away in the end. So, like, I wouldn't spend, 6 or 7 rounds here, but, you've only spent 2 rounds here so far, so if you could wrap this up pretty quickly, you might be okay. But, like, I wouldn't stay here indefinitely.
So,
if you're still here on round 10... You might be a much bigger
round
combat.
or 2 maybe, and then we start trying to evaluate what our options are for getting away. The biggest problem now is just that Silverforge is down. Justin and I talked. We think that he could probably, like, toss his axe and pick him up and get out of here, that sort of thing, if we needed to.
That, but also I had a question for Brendan. Now that we have a larger bow and we know that these animals are supposed to be pack animals, would it be something, I'm assuming it would take, like, maybe a full round or something, but would I be able to, like, throw him onto Bow's back and Bow run with him?
That's insane. I love it.
I see, yeah.
We have our Ogdenars with us, too, don't we?
I see Brendan.
I was just thinking about that.
Maybe I don't know how our Ogdenar sneaking, or did we maybe hide them? I didn't even think about that until...
I didn't either.
I'll have to see if I can find... I don't even remember specifically which Ogdenars you guys...
I think it was whatever the absolute best ones are that you're seeing, if I remember correctly.
I don't think
you're right. Strongest.
Yeah, probably the strongest and fastest, I think.
Definitely the fastest.
Particularly the ones that we had at the farm, right?
Yeah. That we got.
Yeah, there was, like, a couple of Ogdenars that they let you bring. I don't even remember. It was like...
I think it's 2.
Right.
You get to take home, like, Whistling Dancer and like, whatever,
there was a white one, remember?
2 strong thoroughbred Ogdenar, I think.
Yeah. But yeah, so you do have options, right? You've got these Ogdenar who can carry quite a bit, and you could obviously, like, split your gear amongst yourselves.
I was gonna say, yeah, worst case is we pick up Silverforge and put our extra gear. It might be easier to put a sword on Bow's back than it would be to put and try to strap down a robotic dinosaur to Bow's back, or
That's
like
fair.
Just our backpack. Take the backpack off and hook it onto one of his scales, since he probably doesn't have, like, a saddle per se.
Yeah, that's fair.
Bow's gonna wear you like a
if you
backpack.
bought a saddle.
Yeah,
I didn't know it's an option.
Brendan and I did, but I don't think we ever talked about what we actually looked at. We sat here and looked at saddles one day for a while. But I didn't even think about one for Bow, because I thought he was medium, you know?
Yeah. So, but yeah, so I think you got options, but I think you also, have to deal with these oozes too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think a round or two. If we can't beat him in a round or two, we probably start looking into running. But I think we can probably beat him in a round or two.
Okay.
Gosh,
I mean,
Bow's
I don't want to
texture
take
is so
control.
big now. I love
That's
it.
wild. He is flanked now, though. I think he probably was before.
Yeah, he definitely was before. I actually had to move the.
No, that day on the south, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's my turn? What you're saying?
Yep. It's
Yup.
Long's turn.
I think I'm going to move up to this yellow one, or dark yellow one, whatever color you want to call that, and use Gouging Claw.
Nice.
So I get spell attack. So 24.
Okay. 24 is a hit.
Nice.
And then 3d6.
We learned last week that bludgeoning is the only thing that goes 100% through on these, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is, I'm just remembering that.
Because it's not a weakness, but
It's not a weakness, but I think it's the only thing that isn't a resistance.
13. I guess slashing or piercing doesn't really matter, but 13.
All right, so you're going up and clawing at this one that's like it's attacking Bow. You transform your hand into a claw and rake at it, and again, like some of that doesn't go through because it's a claw up against this kind of ooze that kind of just slips through your fingers. But that's a move and a 2-action spell, right? So that's your turn. Okay.
So then
Bow,
Bow's
that's one
turn?
action.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And so Bao, you know, in Trek 2, when Gingy, he's like, he's big Gingy makes that noise. That's the noise that Bao makes now that he's Big Bao. So, yeah.
I'd like to imagine Val just spontaneously grows 3 times the size of your like.
Bow ate a mushroom down here.
Step on a mushroom.
A red,
I need-
white spotted one.
I need to get my updated path builder because I can't see Bao's stats anymore without having the full version. So I don't know what dice I can use, but I'm going to use my claws for Bao too to attack it also.
Okay, so Bao's got 2 attacks. He can slam with his body, which is bludgeoning damage,
Yeah.
and he can attack with his claw, which is slashing damage.
Well, then I should do slam.
Yeah.
Slam
Bow
him!
smash.
Bow smash!
You know the stereotypical attack by a fat person in a cartoon where they like slam their stomach into something? That's what I'm imagining Bao's doing.
I always roll better with Bao. I always do. That was a nat 20, so.
Nice.
Wow.
Nat 20 named character? Bow? Question mark?
Agreed.
Bao. Bao's
He's
a
got a
character.
name.
Bow has a name.
I love the name.
The only
Alright,
problem
well-
is these are immune to critical hits.
Ah, but let me read it anyway, just to see what happens. It just doesn't affect them. The target takes 1d4 persistent bleed with a broken nose. So,
Oh, yeah.
if
I
this...
don't
Can't
think
happen.
these have blood or
Yeah, they wouldn't
noses.
bleed either way. But, let it be known that body
Alright.
slam was enough to break a normal creature's nose.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure an ooze having a nose to break anyways.
Yeah. It makes a face, like it forms into a face, and then you smash it in and it's broken. That's 2d8 plus 4 damage.
Is that 2d8 plus 4 is doubled?
No.
We double, we don't roll twice.
You don't roll twice at all. It's a normal
Sorry.
hit.
Not critical effects.
Stop trying to make crits happen, Austin.
2d8
Not
They're
critical
not
plus
gonna
effects,
4?
happen.
critical everything, got it.
2d8 plus 4.
That's 12 then.
Nice.
That's pretty good.
Which one did you attack?
The medium yellow.
Bottom.
I think we're
orange.
calling it orange.
Sure.
Okay. Okay. So Bow slams into it, and it looks like it took some damage from that. And it is going to be Red's turn. This is Red Ooze. The ooze in the middle. And I think he had attacked Bow previously. Or maybe, I don't know. He's got a plethora of targets here. Oozes aren't necessarily strategists. So I'll roll randomly. Let's see. 1, 2, Angoric, 3, 4, Elnat, 5, 6, Bow. And I got a 3. So Bow is going to attack Elnat. Or not Bow.
Bow's attacking
No.
Elnat?
I was like,
The ooze is going to attack
I'll
Elnat.
recover.
Yeah, I was 3-4.
Alright. So he's going to attack you with everything it's got. First attack is only a 21 to hit.
That will not hit.
Alright, second attack was a natural 1.
Woo!
And the last attack was also a 21. So, miss. I suppose I could fumble, right?
Miss, bitch.
Unarmed attack. If this was a jaw attack or similar, it would be sickened 3. So it tries to swallow Elnat and does not succeed. Okay. It's Elnat's turn.
All right. Seeing Silverforge go down, Elnat is gonna use an action to go into a rage.
Okay.
And then he's going to take a swing with his Warhammer. 25 to hit.
That's a hit.
Right.
Hell yeah.
D8 and a D8. 4 and then 4, 6, and then plus 3, and rage adds 2, so 5. 11 total damage.
11 slashing.
No, bludgeoning. It's my Warhammer.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
That's what I've been using the whole fight was the Warhammer.
Okay. So this thing, you slam into it, and it splatters into a puddle on the ground.
Nice.
Oh yeah,
It's down.
Rage flag.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That one's gone.
I think I will use my last action to come up here and flank with Orpheus on this. I'm gonna help out over here.
Woo!
All right.
And that will be my turn.
And that moves up. Silverforge is down. It is Angoric's turn. You see Bow's taking some damage. Both of these creatures have taken some damage, but that's about it.
I have my Warhammer ready from last time. And so I'm going to swing my Warhammer again at the one closest to me.
I swingeth.
21 to hit.
Swingeth. That's a hit.
20. Uh, 8 damage.
Okay. More bludgeoning damage on this guy.
Then
A little bit
I
at a
will
time.
Swing again at him.
Ugh.
That was a 22 to hit.
It's a hit.
Nice.
Another 8 damage.
Okay.
That'll work.
And then I will do guidance on Orpheus. So you get a +1 to your next roll here.
Okie doke.
All right. It's the Ooze's turn. The Ooze is going to lash out at the person who attacked it last. Goric. That is a 24 to hit.
Hits.
Okay. All right. Ba, 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 ba. Pretty low damage on that. 8 bludgeoning damage and 5 acid damage. 13 total. But it can try to grab you now.
Okay.
All right. I've already forgotten what that was.
I think it's an attack against his Fortitude DC.
Yeah, that's what it
Yeah,
was
it's
for Silver Forge.
Athletics check against the Fortitude DC. Okay. So it's a 25 against 10 plus your Fortitude.
21.
Okay. So
Okay.
it is a success. So it has you grabbed until the end of my next turn, unless I choose to move or the target escapes. So he swings at you and hits you once and grabs a hold of you, which does give you the off guard and immobilized conditions. So your AC is 2 lower, and you can't move.
I think if they crit, they can auto grab because I think that's what they did with Silver Forge.
If he gets a critical success, then the target is restrained. But okay. If that could be true too, Justin. I don't know. It's a
I feel like that was part of like the new remaster thing or something, maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know. It's gonna attack again. And the second attack is going to be a 20 to hit against your off guard AC. Is it 20 hit?
Josh.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is 20's a hit now? Okay. All right.
Ouch.
Big damage this time. That is going to be 13 bludgeoning and 6 acid, so 19 total.
Oof. Burning through you.
And then, yeah.
They can hit
he's-
pretty hard.
He's grabbed, I forgot, so I can constrict also. So with his last action, he's just going to constrict on Angoric. He's going to deal some automatic damage here. Roll a... Actually, I don't know what kind of save that is.
I would bet
Strict.
Fortitude.
Maybe.
That's only other thing I would think of would maybe be Con.
Fortitude.
But I think
roll a
Fortitude
Fortitude
makes
save.
sense.
15.
Ouch.
Okay. Yeah, that is just a fail. So you take full damage, 11 points of damage. Half of that is bludgeoning and half of it is acid. So he just punished Angoric for hitting him.
Beat the fuck out of
Turn.
you.
How's Angoric looking?
Not great.
All right. Orpheus, you're up.
Save the
What's
day.
the Orfmeister gonna do?
Hey, nice.
If you pull the map up on yours, it's easier to see.
Sure.
Brendan,
Yeah,
would you allow Elnet to say something real quick?
Yeah. You guys can talk to each other.
Elnet will just kind of shout out. I'll get him up with some healing if we need.
Hey, I can too. Yeah, top of the water
That's
to you.
true.
Top of the water to you.
And Bal says, Godzilla noise.
Okay, so I'm gonna be honest. I'm just gonna punch this thing because I'm
Yeah,
flanking
punch it real
That's
good.
the only
Yeah.
way I have to give bludgeoning damage.
Yep.
So how would I?
You should see fist on your weapons.
Don't I have something special happens?
Sneak
because
attack?
I'm a rogue and yes.
Can you
Something
sneak attack
special.
with
Thank you.
unarmed? I don't know how sneak attack.
Yeah, that's
works.
what I was wondering.
I can Google.
Yeah,
Sneak.
I don't think it matters what weapon you have.
My fists are weapons.
I don't know.
When the monster.
I think-
It's immune to precision damage too, so you can't get sneak attack on it.
Yeah, it has to
Oh.
be with an agile or finesse melee weapon, or an agile or finesse unarmed attack.
Fine.
Well,
Okay.
but It doesn't.
This is
matter
both
either.
of those.
Okay, I didn't know what the fist was considered. So,
Yeah,
So
fist
basically
is
just
that's-
agile.
but yeah, it doesn't matter because they're oozes.
Doesn't matter. Okay.
Just your normal
You
attack.
will get a bonus. Well, they'll take a negative because you're flanking with Elnet, so that's nice.
16 plus 6.
Got a ladder?
It's 16 plus 14. That's 30.
30.
Damn.
Nice.
30 is a hit.
So you guys don't have to watch me struggle to do mental math on camera, like we discussed.
Mental math is hard.
It sure is, yes.
It's hard, especially when you're on the spot.
Yeah.
Camera on, you know?
6 damage.
6 damage, 6 bludgeoning damage in this guy. So you either punch or kick into this thing, boom, and again you kind of come away like smoking a little bit because this thing is made of like acid.
Is
Okay.
it still up though?
Yeah, it's still
Still
up.
Cool.
Yep.
Do I only get
Still going.
+1 on the first roll?
If you hover over your attack, it should tell you what each of your attacks are. If you're gonna
No,
make
that
multiple
wasn't my
attacks.
question. He gave me
Guidance.
guidance, and I didn't know if it was just one or if it's.
Yeah, it is. I
Um,
think it's just once.
This time I rolled an 18. Well, I didn't roll an 18. I rolled
Cool.
a 9, but it's an 18.
Okay, in that case, that's still a hit.
Nice.
Okay,
Fisticuffs.
5.
All right, 5 more points of damage.
Nice.
Nice.
All right.
As a request, with your last action, Wakroon would maybe request you take a step back so he can take a step forward and also benefit from Elnat's flanking.
I can do that.
You can.
And then I'm going to
Step
take a single
aside.
step back.
All right.
Orpheus,
What
get
about
out of the
that?
way! I'm going to get in there! Thank you!
Because I only get, it's 3 actions total, including the move, right?
Yep.
Yep.
All right.
Thank you.
You're
Oliver,
welcome.
you're up.
Okay, that works too. I was totally gonna give you a movement to be flanking.
Oh, well, yeah.
You go
okay.
after me. But we can move into position.
That's okay.
We can, like, quad flank.
You can also.
Yeah.
I was gonna say you can also be opposite Angoric.
Yeah.
And Gorik is grappled? Doesn't that mean he can't threaten?
Oh, that's true.
That's probably a fair point.
Because he's
yeah.
flat-footed?
Maybe.
I don't think you can threaten if you're flat-footed.
Maybe.
That was
yeah,
what I
that
was
could be.
thinking. I don't think you're threatening if you're flat-footed. In my head, it didn't make any sense, but I didn't look it up.
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't say that. It could be in threatening, maybe. Go ahead. Go ahead and play your turn.
Okay.
I'm just-
I'm looking.
I'm pretty much just going to drop down another stalactite. It seemed to have worked last time, and there's plenty up there, as far
Sure.
as I can see. So I'll try for the one that Bao and Huang are.
Whoop it up on.
Mm-hmm. So just in the middle of that 1-2 punch comes 15 to hit.
15 is unfortunately going to be a miss
Ah,
in this case.
okay. Just try not to hit y'all.
All right. 2 action, John.
Yeah, and then I'll probably just move up since Karu is seeing the impending doom behind us creep ever and
Yeah.
ever closer.
You hear shouts and hollering coming from behind you in the tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. As far as I can tell, it says you just have to be able to attack in order to be considered flanking.
Okay.
something.
Well, I will keep that in mind.
Now, flanking does make a target off guard, which is where that +2 bonus to hit comes from. But
Okay.
anyways, okay. So Karu moves up, and it is Orange's turn.
Orange, you glad I didn't say
Huang
middle yellow?
rushed forward and attacked with its gouging claw, so that it's going to attack with its slimy paw.
Gross.
Line.
Okay. Does a 21 hit?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So that is going to be 10 bludgeoning damage and 4 acid damage. 14 damage total. And it's going to... Oh, it's going to try to grab you.
Gotta be quicker than that.
I'm guessing a 16 doesn't beat your fortitude DC.
You said how much?
16.
It does.
Fortitude DC, it's fortitude plus 10.
Oh, then no. Sorry.
Okay. All right. It's going to attack a second time. Oh, good roll. That is a 29 to hit. It's a hit. My goodness. Okay. That is 11 points of bludgeoning damage and 8 points of acid damage. So 19 more damage. He's going to try to grab again. Natural 20. So Huang is now...
And he gets natural 20s, so whatever.
Yeah.
Brendan, you're not supposed to use the die I gave you. I said they were not DM die.
This is a blue one. This is my neon blue. Okay, so since I got a critical success, I think you are actually restrained.
That would make you not be threatened because that means you can't attack. Not that it matters in this situation. But...
Yeah. Yeah, you can barely move. Creature has you pinned. Off guard, immobilized, can't attack, can't manipulate, can't do anything except to escape or force open your grab. Okay, so he hit you twice, and he's got you pinned against the ground, so he's going to restrict with his last action. So you have to make a fortitude save, dear.
You should be able to add restrained as a condition to Sarah on the top right. It should adjust your numbers as needed. If you get add condition.
Oh, there it is. Fortitude save, huh?
Yep. What do they say?
27.
Nice. Nice.
27 is pretty good. Pretty good. So you're only going to take half damage from this. So you're going to take 2 points of damage total. 1 point of acid, 1 point of bludgeoning.
That could be a lot worse.
Yeah.
Good roll.
I could be another multiverse.
I mean, touche.
All right. That is Orange's turn, and it is Walkroon's turn.
Okay. Walkroon is first going to take a step down to get into flanking with Elnat. And I don't have... Oh, it doesn't matter. I rolled... I've already rolled to learn these guys' weaknesses and that sort of thing. Now I don't remember. Was there another one at one point to the north of this guy? I don't remember which one I rolled my...
There were 3 in a row, and the middle one's dead.
So we've only killed one.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the one that I rolled on, because I remember running at the one that I rolled at, but I didn't remember if there was one up here too.
No, it was down.
This yellow one. Okay. So I don't have a way to do bludgeoning damage, but it doesn't matter because Thaumaturge. So I'm just going to roll to see if I can't hit with Stickleberry Stickler.
Yeah, hit him with the blunt end like a
I'm just
staff.
going to smack the back end of it. Yeah, exactly.
Smack
on the tello
money,
action.
no whammies. That's pretty good. 27 to hit.
It's a hit.
Ooh, okay.
Nice,
27, and that is going to be... Let me grab a D6. Minimum damage, but that still is 4, and its power is 5. That's going to be 6 points of bludgeoning Damaggio.
Okay. So yeah, you slam it with the end of the stickler.
Yep. And then as my last action, I am going to... I'm going to double check this. I don't remember. I think I can. I think I can let... So what I want to do is let Angoric take a sip of my chalice, because that just gives him temporary HP, which should be enough to like help negate whatever is coming for him. But I don't know if I can sip for him. Like, if you said I had a potion out, could I give it to him? Is that like a thing that I could do? You know, I should have. I'm sorry.
Administer
I didn't think about
potion sounds like it's an action.
it. Right.
Yeah.
So drink from chalice is the name of the thing.
So potions, you can activate a potion with an interact action as you drink it or feed it to another creature.
Nice.
Now, your thing isn't a potion.
But
Does it say anything specifically about giving it to other creatures?
No. It doesn't. Oh, and never mind. It does say that. Never mind. It does. It says you drink from the liquid that slowly collects in your chalice or administer it to an adjacent ally. Okay, so
Cool.
yeah, sorry, I just missed that part. Okay. In that case, Josh,
You're
I'm going
gonna
to let
sit for Angoric, right?
Yeah, I'm going to sit and I'm going to swish it around and then I'm going to spit it in your mouth. No, I'm going to baby bird you. I'm going to give you. It's not a lot.
Baby bird.
But it's a couple points of. Man, or should I just let you drink? Are you like, we need to heal you now, or like just a little bit of HP would be helpful to help with the constriction bit?
I have 13 health. I think it would be better just to kill this ooze.
He's choking me, and you're trying to like feed him a drink as the ooze is
This
like.
will help. And he just.
Glork is literally getting squeezed to death.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't think that I was going to be able to hit again, but I mean, I guess it's an ooze, so I can give it a shot. Okay, I'll just smack it, and if you go down, then I'll worry about administering first aid to you.
Blood
Actually,
running down Angoric's face. Please help me.
should
Josh-
I?
This is
Hold on.
this is what
Please.
Austin is doing right now.
Please pause for dramatic effect.
They're not going to be able to hear this.
I will.
Make sure you don't have crisp on. Yeah, we didn't catch any of that. Replay it with crisp off. Oh, I know. Spread it open and
Spread
flick
it,
the
flick the
bean. Totally. Yeah, got it. Okay, got it.
Okay.
I
Okay,
couldn't
so
words because he put me on the spot, so I had to listen to it myself.
I guess the real question is, should I just... Oh. I was trying to decide if I should step back out of the way now so Orpheus could step back up and have a better chance at hitting.
Well, Orpheus won't move before I attack.
That's true, and you should kill it. Okay, I'm just going to take one more hit then and hope that I can help finish this thing off. Natural 20. So I hit.
Hey! No
Yeah,
crits.
That's all right. It's an automatic hit. That's all that I need.
I'm glad we're gonna roll like this
That'll
all
do it.
game because of these fuckers.
4, 3, so that's 7, 8, 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. All right. It's no joke.
Okay. That's my turn. Step, attack.
All right, Huang, you're up.
Long.
Actually, man, I don't think I did that right. That's okay though. I didn't. It had an antithesis, so it should have gained a weakness against my strike that was equal to 4, which is not the same as my attacks doing bludgeoning. But I don't know if it would have been equivocally the same. You know what I mean?
Okay. I will do the math.
So it still was piercing. It just had a weakness to my piercing.
Sure. Yeah.
So it might have just been
All right.
2 less if they had like a resistance 5 or whatever. Or something.
Yeah. That's fine. It's Huang's turn. What are you thinking, dear?
I was thinking about Wall of Thorns, but I don't know how helpful it'll be.
It might be
Wall of
cool to save, like, for when this combat's done. Like,
Yeah.
turn around and throw up a wall of thorns behind us to help slow
To
down
keep everything.
these creatures as
Yeah.
we are moving slower to try to get Silverforge out.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
That'd be pretty cool, actually.
I think I'm gonna summon animal. Because Huang needs me to fight for her because she's restrained.
Oh, that's true. I forgot about that. Oh, you're restrained actually.
I don't think
So I
you
can't play at all.
You can't. You can't do
I know.
anything
play it all.
that is an interact action or. An
I'm so
attack.
glad
You
I
can-
reminded you then.
You can only try to escape.
Yeah, you
basically.
can try to escape though.
Okay. I try to escape.
So, okay, that is a.
That's an action. Should
Uh-huh.
be a
Athletics, I think.
attempt a check
Oh,
using your
fuck me. I think my-
unarmed attack modifier against the DC of the effect.
My flex is too bad. I was thinking my acrobatics.
It should be whatever your bonus is to hit,
You can use.
unless something's better, maybe.
Yeah, you can attempt an acrobatics or athletics check instead of your attack modifier if you choose. So is your acrobatics bonus better than your attack roll?
Like, what does it say your plus hit to hit is on your like fist, for example, on your weapons? Like mine's like a plus 12, for instance.
My fist?
Yeah, or like a sword or some sort of melee weapon
Yeah.
that you have.
Your
there.
melee attacks. Your melee attack's a +8, and your acrobatics is only a +1. So I think you don't want to do that.
Sorry, I thought you said athletics. Then yeah, I'm gonna do my
You
melee.
can do athletics also, but it's just also it's a +8. So the same
Plus
either
eight
way.
either way.
17.
Okay. And that would be against what?
It's against the. This is typically the
DC.
athletics DC of a creature grabbing you.
Okay. You got what?
17.
17 is a fail. So you're still grabbed. But
Well,
you
I
can
know it.
continue. You can try that again, but it does take the multi-attack penalty, so it would be at a +3 instead of a +8. But that's really the only thing you can do right now is try to get out. You can give actions to bow. You can give more actions to bow.
I think I'm
Have
using
Bao
power of
start
friendship for
wailing on
Bao.
them.
Yeah.
'Cause
So
bow
it,
might be able to do something.
2 actions to Bao.
What's bow gonna do?
Bao. It's
Come
gonna
on,
slam. Yeah, he's gonna slam this guy again. WWE style.
Slam. And welcome to the
The jam! Come on and slam.
Off the top rope,
Welcome
the
to-
pangolin. He gets a.
RKO out of nowhere.
She tossed the die. I love it.
That was not good. It's also like an 18.
18's a hit.
Wow.
It's a lot
Wow.
easier to hit something than it is to like wiggle your way out of it.
A lot easier to hit oozes too.
Yeah.
2d6 plus 4 again? Is that the
2d8 plus
8.
4.
d8?
Like a date.
Nice. D8. Date. Party.
13.
13 bludgeoning damage. That's good
Nice.
damage.
Nice.
Very
Still,
nice.
it's still up though.
Come on and slam.
Can I slam him again?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh, sick. We can get the best viewers ever at streamboo.com. Thanks.
Bye.
Sarcastic Mama.
I rolled the natty 1.
Aw.
Oh no.
Mhm.
Come on and slam.
Question mark?
Uh-oh.
And
Guess I
welcome.
will get to draw one of these cards.
Yeah,
for
how come you
Bao.
You get to draw one of those and we'll get a
What?
Nothing.
Oh yeah.
I love this game.
This is
Since
happening
it's
too.
Bao, since it's Bao, his punishment is he doesn't get dessert for dinner.
Yeah.
You sick
That's the
fuck.
critical fail.
No.
That's the critical fail.
You can't eat any more bugs.
Oh
Bao
no.
Godzilla screams at the idea of not getting dessert.
Hey, Godzilla roars again.
Exactly.
Awkward attack. You're flat-footed until the end of your next turn. So Bao is
I think
off target.
a penguin might be flat-footed anyways, but sure.
Yeah, sure. He's got curved claws.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So Bao was frantically trying to body slam this creature, and he like slips in the slime.
And all the arches just dissipate.
So I think you still have one more action as Huang, right? You attacked and gave your actions to Bao. So you got one more. You can try to escape again.
I said I gave 2 to Bao, and then Bao would have his own, so he'd have a third one.
Yeah,
but
I don't think. Yeah, I think you can only give him. I think you can only give him
You can only do that once.
once. Yeah,
Hmm.
you can only give him.
Of course I can!
But now you're just gonna
Of course
escape.
you can. He's bears.
Yeah, yeah, and this one you'll get a natural 20 on escaping. So it'll
Yeah,
all
that's
work
true.
out.
All right. So I'm rolling.
Sarah.
Spare fingers.
Sarah.
Ooh, 19.
With
19
a...
plus anything, or just 19?
I don't know. What do you say it was? Plus 8 to 27?
Yeah, but it's only plus 3 this time.
Oh, well, 22.
22 is a fail.
Dang.
Hey,
You're still grabbed
really?
by this thing. Yep. Okay, so that is Huang and Bao, and it is now
All
Elnat's
right.
turn.
All right.
Successful round.
Round 2 of Rage. Gonna go ahead and take a swing at yellow. And then we got
He's hitting him with a steel chair.
18, and then it's a +1 with flanking.
It's on my end. His AC is lower.
Oh, okay.
Just-
So 18 to hit. Not great.
Hit.
Nice.
Hits? Okay, cool. Alright, 2d8 bludgeoning. Not bad, not bad. So 7, 3, 5, so 15, or sorry, 12 total damage. Bludgeoning.
12?
Yes, 12 damage.
All right, 12 damage. It's still going.
Man.
Okay.
It's getting close, though.
I'll go ahead and take another swing.
Heck yeah.
Alright,
Do
this
it.
is +7. 21 to hit.
21 to hit.
For, so 7, 9, 12. 14 damage.
14 damage. All right, 14 damage, and that one's gone.
Woo, let's go.
There's a spray of gray ooze.
Gross.
One second. For my last action, I'm gonna come over to
The mighty bow.
25. I'll go to this side. I can't go all the way to flank bow, but this way, I can either attack orange or heal bow.
Cool.
All right. So that's Elnat's turn. It's Angoric's turn. The
How,
enemy in front of you has been vanquished. You're freed from his clutches.
how hurt is Huang? And anyone else?
Oh, good question.
No hits taken.
I have not been hit.
Being so close.
I have extra health right now.
Yeah.
Sarah?
Oh, I'm very hurt.
Yeah.
HP 28 out of 63.
Is Bao hurt too? Is that right?
Yeah, bow got hurt.
Yeah.
And Silverforge. To be
Well,
fair.
but I
Yeah,
can't
but
keep-
still, he needs a repair action, which is 10 minutes. I don't think we got that kind of time.
No.
I will do heal in a 30-foot emanation round, which hits Bao and Huang,
Okay.
but not the Ogdenars.
Are
But I
they-
assume-
Is Bow
Is there
better
a
than the
stronger?
Ogdenars?
He is. They're medium sized.
He's a champ now. I'm so excited.
That's ridiculous. I love
It's like that really big cat that Sarah turned into that one time.
Oh, no, it wasn't a big cat. It was definitely not a big cat.
I was trying to give you here.
Alley, you?
It's all coming back now.
Okay.
Okay. We heal 25, Sarah.
Wow, thank you, gosh. I picture
Yeah.
it being like sunshine on my face.
That's exactly what it is. It's a big old ball of sunshine hitting you in the face. Bao heals that much too.
Okay, I got it.
And anyone else.
And the ooze does, right?
Man, fuck your ooze.
It just splits into two.
Uh-oh. No. We talked about that not happening.
I'm
No.
pretty certain I can avoid healing things that I don't like. I can target things.
All right.
You sure you don't want to target it?
Sure.
Just to keep things spicy?
That's right.
Is it undead?
It's not undead. It's very much.
Yeah.
It's
That's
very much inorganic. I don't know.
That's bait.
It's Orpheus' turn.
The Orfmeister?
Alrighty.
Orf?
You could, if you wanted to, spend 3 move actions running out of this tunnel.
No,
Oh,
I
Mr.
would.
Yes.
suckers!
If I go here, can I hit the little thing? Is that acceptable?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna do that. And I'm gonna pull out these fists. Once again.
Fisticuffs.
Show you mercy and justice.
Catch these
This
hands.
one's mercy. This one's justice. And I had to put a tattoo of 3 letters on my pinky because I only have so many. Justice.
Why only 3?
I guess it'd be 4.
You should stop at 3.
USTIC.
21. 22. Josh got his mental math wrong.
That's it.
I thought that was 8.
22.
It's a hit.
Nice.
All right.
Punch. Does Orpheus have a teardrop
5
tattoo?
damage.
Okay.
5.
Nice hit. Nice hit. Yep.
17.
17's a hit.
Nice.
We're seeing Orpheus multi-classed into a monk right before our
That's
eyes.
We are.
Only 4
Rogue
damage.
Monk combo is one of my absolute favorites.
That sounds
Pretty
rad.
good.
Good. All right. Nice hits. And it is Karu's turn.
Oh,
I said hits, to be clear. Nice hits.
I don't think anybody was thinking you said anything else until you made it weird, but
I didn't even get it till just now.
No, I thought of it the first time I said it because I said it before, and I was just like, there's a Mario Golf meme or whatever, Mario Golf TikTok, and they're just like, nice tits. It's great.
It's
cool
so
story, bro.
nice cock. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. All right, it is Karu's turn.
Okay. Well, I'm running out of stalactites, I imagine. There can't be an unlimited amount up there. So I'm just going to use some of the debris from one I already felled, but where it wasn't completely crushed. So hopefully I can hit it and not hit any of y'all. So we'll see.
We believe in you.
Natty
monkey.
19 will do it. That's a 30.
Nice.
This dabble do ya?
Little dabble do you? Yabba dabba do.
Sick. I don't know why, but I didn't expect to hit. But
Me either.
Yabba dabba do.
you're right.
Little
Should
yabba
believe in
dabba do
myself
will do
more.
you.
It's my just pa dabba dabba doo doo.
Okay. That's 16 bludgeoning.
All right. 16 bludgeoning is no joke on this creature. It's taken a lot of damage so far. It's still up though.
Mm.
You just slam these rocks into it, and it ripples, and it kind of for a moment starts to like fall apart, but like recoalesces.
Oh, by
It's
the
its turn.
gods. Wakroon, get in there. We need to finish this off before the round ends.
Okay.
All right.
Was that
it
you
is
giving me a move action?
orange
Was that
Yeah,
your thing?
yeah, move.
Oh.
Yeah, all right. Just double check. Yeah, I can move through allies though, right?
Yep.
Guess
Oh,
it
not
doesn't
that many,
work. Yeah, I was gonna say I can't land in
Right
that ally.
You'll be closer, though. I mean, just get as
Yeah,
close
yeah.
as you can.
I'm just trying to decide what's the best. I think it's gonna be right here.
Yeah, that seems about right.
I don't think it's. Well, I guess it is going to make it to me. I'm literally next.
What
At
you
the very
do,
least, at the very least, you can get to there
Yeah.
at the start of your next turn.
Yeah. Well,
the fate of the party might hinge on your hands.
that's not good.
It is
Brendan-
Orange's turn next.
I sent you a question on our channel.
Okay.
I like this. I like that this ooze is about to be surrounded by level 5 combatants and will not survive. And a giant pangolin. Oh, I just can't get over it. We really need some 2-scale art now. I need to make a group picture of everyone with just a giant pangolin in the back.
It's gonna be me and Karu on
What is
Val
the
for
actual
sure.
stats for large creature? Like,
You'll be on Val,
sorry
and
for
I'll be on
interrupting.
your
I
back.
didn't realize you were next on the turn.
No.
Yeah.
Stacked.
No, okay, so it's the orange creature's turn, and he's got Bao in a chokehold, or not Bao. He's got.
I will say,
Wong in a
Al's got
chokehold.
him in a chokehold.
That's right. And he's hit Bobby Nelson. Okay. Let's see. It is an attack on Huang. First attack is a 29 to hit. That'll be a hit.
Yeah.
For a whopping, let's see, 15 points of damage.
Nice.
Oh, Chihuahua.
All right. Second roll is a 20 to hit, which I think just hits.
Neurostrain, probably, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, it probably should a little better.
Yep.
But, and that's going to be an additional 13 points of damage.
Whoa.
And its last round, it's just gonna squeeze. So make a fortitude save.
There went all your healing. It's a good thing
Yeah.
you got healed.
Thanks.
I'm coming with the chalice.
22.
22. 22 is a failure, so you take full damage. 11 more points of damage.
Cool.
This thing is squeezing the life out of Huang right in front of you all. And it is Walkerin's turn.
Her eyes like don't get to the point where they're popping out, but you can see them like.
They're
Yeah,
popping
definitely.
a little bit.
Yeah.
All right. Walkern is going to be like,
Negative
I got
pressure,
to get
you know what I'm
that.
saying?
what? All right. I'm gonna run up behind this thing. Now the real question is, I don't have the personal antithesis is per creature. Is it valuable for me to get try to get 2 half damage hits off, or try to get 1 hit with the weakness applied to? Don't really know the math. I think it's gonna be more valuable for me to try to get my exploit vulnerability on this. So I'm going to roll exploit vulnerability again on this. And I don't think I got it. A total of a 20 is probably not going to be good enough for a standard DC for its level. I rolled a 7, so.
Is it 20?
Yeah.
20 is a success.
Oh, wow.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Awesome. All right. In that case, I am now, like I said, I'm doing. Actually, let me just roll to see if I can even hit first before I start figuring out the other math. Fuck. 18 to hit.
He's a hit. Mhm.
Okay. Oh, man, I rolled a 5. Okay.
Oh, I hate
So
that.
I do 1, 2, let's see, that's 5, 7. So I do 7 points of piercing damage, but it has weakness 4 to my attack. Does that make sense?
Mhm. And it's gone.
Oh,
Hmm.
let's go. Okay, sick. Okay, should we stay in? I guess it doesn't matter.
No. You guys, I assume you're gonna immediately like trade stuff
Get our
around,
shit and go.
load up Silver Forge, and then take off running again, right?
Run,
Yeah.
bitch! Run!
Exactly.
Exactly.
So, do we need to talk about that at all, or do we say we have enough material and people and things to be able to
you've
lift
got
stuff
enough
up?
people.
Okay.
to grab everything.
How long does your thorn thing last, Sarah? I know it's probably still flavor, but I am curious how long the wall of vines thing lasts. I picture it in my head. I know it's not what it is, but like the Groot walls, like you're just gonna Groot wall up the
1 minute.
It's only a minute, or is it like 1 minute per level, probably? Or no, just 1 minute.
This is duration 1 minute.
Okay.
Yeah.
Probably not worth messing with that then, unless we, they get really close to us or something.
Yeah.
So okay, cool. Just was curious.
So immediately, like these Morlocks are chasing you guys, and so you hear them rushing down the tunnel. So you immediately start running again. You get past this cave or this tunnel that had these weird puddles in it, and the next obstacle that you face is, you're running through like these caves, and tunnels and these paths underground, and there is a massive swarm of these like fist-sized like cave beetles up ahead, like all over the walls and floor of the cavern, just like around. So
Bow,
you're gonna have to
bow, consume.
Yeah.
Your time.
So basically, if you've got nature or survival, you're better off here. You might be able to try to intimidate them away, or maybe try to sneak around them somehow. But if anybody has the ability to communicate with or insects or influence animals, then they can attempt diplomacy or intimidation also.
Yeah, I think that'll be me.
Hell yeah.
But that's just for her, right? Like that's not like
Yep.
That's just for her to scare the ones off her path, basically. Yeah.
Am I am I still restrained? Am I even scary when I'm restrained?
No,
You're good. We killed we're running.
Yeah,
now.
the thing.
Okay. Then I'll use my nature.
Okay.
Same.
I'm using survival. I am still as long as we're in a cave, I have my terrain expertise.
You're good.
With survival
28
checks,
for me.
So
28 knowledge nature.
21 for me.
On what? What is on
Nature.
that doing?
Nature.
Okay.
Yeah.
the good streak has ended, ladies and gentlemen. It is going to be. It's an 18, so it's still not the worst thing ever, but it doesn't feel like it's good enough. I rolled a 6.
You got an 18 with what?
Sorry, survival. Sorry.
Survival. Okay. What about Karu?
Karu would really just like to try and stay out of sight. Try and use his size to his advantage.
Okay.
Stealth
Yeah,
appropriate. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Hide behind. Bow.
Yeah, I figure in the darkness, I mean, it's always a viable option, to some extent. But it is a 30.
Nice.
What about Walkroon and Orpheus? What are you thinking?
Nope.
Oh, no,
It worked.
sorry. 25. I was looking at the wrong thing.
Still good.
You said
I
walk.
got a 24 with
Oh, I said
nature.
Walkroon. You got 24 with nature?
27 with diplomacy.
Okay. All right. So you all managed to sneak back past this swarm without too much trouble. It looks like the very, very last thing you're coming up against now is just this cliff. Like you guys, like the tunnel has ended here, and like in order to proceed, you have to get up to the top of this cliff somehow.
So we have to get down.
So yeah.
Haru
so
just jumps. No fall damage.
yeah.
Just jump
It doesn't
and
really
wait.
specify either way. I think down makes more sense actually.
I
So I
think
think
so.
I think it's down. So there's just sheer cliff that it just ends at, it normally you'd probably be able to take your time and get down here pretty easily. But since you're in such a hurry, these things are chasing you. You're gonna have to give me athletics or justify what you're doing with like a crafting or perception maybe to like spot easy ways down.
I'm gonna go crafting
Okay.
to see if there's easier
I
way
am
down.
gonna say if Karu, if you want to jump down, I will just give you an automatic success. If you just want to
Yeah,
He-
I'm gonna, like a flare, just light my torch and then jump down base jump style.
Oh, that's so cool. This
He's
as
like,
a
see you on the other side.
I feel how far down does it seem? Like, is it? It almost feels dangerous to be the first one to the bottom of a scary cliff. You know what I
I'll,
mean? Like,
Yeah, no, it's
I'll let you know how far down it is.
It might be 100, might be 200 feet.
damn.
I can reach 500 feet with my mind, so I'll let you know.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Oh no, the chase.
I got a 28 crafting.
Okay. What are you thinking, Sarah? What are you gonna do?
I think I'm gonna do my athletics.
Okay. So Huang is just climbing down as fast as she can.
18.
Okay. Bao is standing at the top. Oh.
Yeah, Bao doesn't really have like athletics or anything. So what does he do? Just roll?
He'll be fine. Yeah.
Okay.
He'll figure out a way down. He always comes
Yeah.
back to you. Yeah.
You put him in his
Cannonball!
put him in his Pokeball. He'll be good.
That's right.
Can I argue survival again with my delving and my terrain expertise? I feel like that all
Right, Joe.
kind of adds up.
I'll just make yours DC 30. It'll be fine.
Sure. You don't have to tell me.
But you know where to put pittons and you know how to put slack.
Yeah, I don't
and
even
rope
think I'm
and
doing that. Maybe like a loose rope if there's like something I could do. Like I've got the climbing kit, but it feels like there's probably not even time for that necessarily, especially since I don't feel like I did very well on the last roll. So here we go.
All right.
And I did horribly. Natural 3 for a total of a 15. Wait, yeah, that's
Okay.
right. Yeah. Yep, 12 and 3.
Okay.
That's 15. Fuck.
What about Ingor?
27 for athletics for me.
Nice. And what about Orpheus?
30 for acrobatics.
Wow.
Okay. All right. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Backflips down the mountain.
Okay. So yeah, so you guys rush down this very, very steep cliff here, and find yourselves at the bottom. And Jirelga listens for a minute. She says, "Oh," and she kind of sits down for a second. She's like, "Okay, take a breather. I think we lost him."
And Gorek, do you have the ability to heal everyone up, or do I need to pass the chalice around? I don't know how much time we have here. I can certainly help out.
I don't need any healing. I'll be fine. And Elnet will immediately start working on repairing Silverforge. I don't know if we'll have the full 10 minutes, but I'll at least get started on it.
Yeah. I could heal 15 points per 10 minutes, basically. So
I could do a mass heal if need be, but I think it's just me, Bao, and maybe still Huang hurt, right? Like no one else is hurt.
Yeah, I think that's right.
How hurt is our Huang and Bao?
I can't see Bao on my character sheet because I don't have the premium.
He's down 19 hit points.
Okay. But Huang is HP 14 out of 63.
I'm going to cast my big heal on Huang.
Individual. That's a single person, right?
Action one.
Okay. I will allow Bao to drink then from the chalice. That'll get him almost all the way back up. Yeah.
Yeah, his little tongue's like because he doesn't know how to put mouth on it. Just like
I don't know if he's done it before. But I hear Bao. You got a little bit bigger before, so you might have a harder time sticking your tongue in there. But I can if you just he like gets
just
on his
eats
back.
the whole
I
thing.
imagine. Just like, all right, open up. And he should be healed 15.
Huang heals 46.
Nice.
Nice.
In one burst.
Cool.
Brendan, what would be the repair DC for working on Silverforge?
I feel like we've talked about this before. I don't remember.
I got a 19, which I would assume would be a success.
I think that's a success, yeah.
Okay, so 5 plus 15, so Silverforge is now at 20.
God, if you critically fail on a repair check, you deal more damage. It's terrible.
Oh, I have a pretty good crafting. Would I be able to give him some healing if I were to?
Yeah, I mean it's the same as him. He's got crafting too.
Okay.
That's what
But like,
he's
would
doing.
I be able to add on?
You can
to
aid
that?
another, yeah.
Okay.
It's just I don't think that was enough to make it go up any additional healing. So
If I got a critical success, then he would get 10 initially instead of 5, and then plus.
yeah, you just got a regular
And an
success.
expert, so 30.
All right. Now what's the plan? Just keep moving.
I mean, as long as we feel comfortable enough to keep moving, I would say probably ask Dorelga if that should be the move. I mean, she's been leading us for the most part this entire time, right?
Yeah.
So I imagine after we have healed ourselves up, we're just gonna probably turn to Dorelga and have her continue to lead us. Right? Does it make sense, everyone?
Yeah, that's what I would figure. Yeah.
Okay. And I can.
Is everyone feeling better? Is everyone all healed up?
As I say, every 10 minutes that we start a journey, I can do 15 more. So.
Okay.
Hey, I'm not all healed up, but I'm comfortable at least.
Okay.
Silverforge is under half, but he can hang back for if we have any other shit.
Yeah, he was spearheading a bit last time.
Yeah.
I think Kwong is still missing some HP, and Bao's technically missing 4, right? But
yeah. So as we're walking, if we start walking, I'll leave it up to Brendan to say as long as no one's drinking from my chalice, every 10 minutes it fills back up, so I can give 15 more HP of healing to everyone as we continue to move. So.
Yeah.
You hear that, ladies watching the stream? He only needs 10 minutes before he's ready to go again.
He's refill. I think that's called a
they call it the child's refractory period. Yeah.
Ooh, episode title.
Refractory period.
I actually love it.
That's terrible. Short refractory period.
First one,
I think.
I added a morale bonus to the soundboard. So if everyone wants to check your crits and cantrip soundboard.
A morale bonus.
Goddamn, happened soundboard. God,
This is one any of y'all can use
Is
now.
it called? Oh my god.
Of course I can.
Of course I can.
It's so good.
Of course I can.
Oh, Dylan, you work quick.
Funny.
That's incredible.
Oh, that is good.
That's another good episode title, actually, Josh.
Of course they can.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Of course they can. They're oozes. They're ignoring our critical hits. Of course they can. They're oozes. Okay.
Oh, shit.
So I would say, yeah, you guys travel for like another like 10 minutes or so. Like you finally get all the packs like re-shouldered again, and keep going down this tunnel. And she says, or no, actually, no, I think you guys were only. Well, no, never mind. Anyways, you get to a point where. Yeah, you're like 10 days in. I think it's like a 14-day journey, something like that.
I think that's what you said.
But you get to a point, you get to a ledge where you get the sense that there's this massive open space in front of you, and you can look out past this ledge to where I'm gonna read it from over here. There are thousands of lights from lanterns and luminescent fungi flickering across a vast cavern like stars in the night sky. You don't see the ground anywhere. The cavern stretches to imperceptible depths with only narrow ledges kind of tracing the sides of the cave. But there's a city that thrives here, built amidst the immense stalactites. So there's huge stalactites. Imagine just like city-sized like stalactites coming down from the ceiling here. And there are platforms that are bolted to the sides that allow residents to live inside. They tunnel directly into the stone of these giant stalactites, and there are rope bridges connecting all of these inverted towers. you're very far away, like miles away from this site, but you see what looks like lights going back and forth, and you see that they're actually the residents of the city that are flying between these paths, because the city is filled with some kinds of flying creatures.
Of course I can.
Of course they can. It does look like something recently has damaged the city. Several of the stalactites show signs of impact, and the lower half of them has been snapped off entirely. And you see crews like busy at work, like trying to repair some of the damage that's been done to the buildings here.
So what we're saying is Karu was here before.
That's right.
Yeah, throwing stalactites.
That's right.
That's down.
We just
Menace.
look to the side. He's
One
just,
of these will impale you.
what race is working on them? Can we see like what type of
No,
people?
it's
Okay,
like
too
I
far
said, it's
away.
miles away. So
Okay,
like
okay,
you're seeing
Yeah, got it.
someone
Stars in the
busy
sky.
at work.
Sure.
So Jirelga is like, it's not half so beautiful once you're twice as close, but I'm telling you, I think this is where I'm going to have to leave you. She
What?
says,
What?
So Deep Gnomes and the Court of Ether don't really get along. There are some legends that say that we left the First World specifically to track Queen Frilajarma after she escaped. Because she was exiled here, you see, from the First World. So she's not such a friendly queen, and she doesn't like Deep Gnomes. So I can't go all the way to the city with you. But if you look, and she like points out, like, you can see there are these ledges that are carved all the way throughout this giant cavern. She's like, just follow this around, and on the other side there is like a place where like there is like a single rope bridge that extends out. There's like a couple of towers on either side, and a single rope bridge that extends out and connects to the city. And she's like, those are the main gates. That's where you're gonna want to go. She's like, but yeah, I'm gonna have to leave you here. It's a long trek back to High Helm, and I gotta do it alone.
Oh, yeah, are you
Jirelga?
gonna be okay dealing with those things that were chasing us earlier?
Oh, well, I'm just not going back that way. That seems really dumb,
No, I guess I just assumed that was the only way since you led us that way. But I appreciate you.
No, it was the most direct path, and we talked about this.
Sure.
They didn't live there the last time I was here, but that was like 14 years ago. So
All right.
a lot can change.
I
I could die along the way, but that would just mean that we don't get to be friends anymore.
Oh darn. I have a question for you. Is there anything that we need to worry about? Are we going to be okay just walking around the city on the way there, or do we need to be disguising ourselves and being sneaky? Or are we going to be okay and welcome here?
Oh, well, I mean, there are a few of you who are dwarves, and you know how that is.
I do.
You'll probably be fine. I mean, just don't be. I mean, there are others that dwell within the city that aren't Fae. There's gnomes and dwarves and humans and elves and the like, but not a lot. So I would just be low key. Like I said, don't go brandishing any cold iron weapons or like actively making any enemies. And they're Fae, right? So like, don't make deals with them, and don't make any bargains that you don't quite know the terms to. And I wouldn't say give them your name. You might tell them what you're called, but just be very careful about the way that you word things when you're down there.
All right. Perfectly helpful. Appreciate it.
Yeah, anything I can do for you, really. Before I leave, can you rate my Yelp? she
Uber?
She pulls out.
Janelle,
She pulls out. Exactly. She pulls out a little notebook paper and she tears off and shows a new page and like gives it to you. And she's like, "Feel free to leave a review. I mean, 500 words or less."
So I would say that you did really good to start with. And you're getting a better writer anyway, being all religious and tall and whatnot. Here you go.
He's got a longer refractory period for sure.
And Goric is going to start to write a review and say, we were with Jirelga for about 10 days. And during that time period, our trip was mostly peaceful until the 10th day, where she ran us into a den of Morlocks, and then 3 of our party were almost killed by some oozes. We also found some beetles, a cliff, and overall, Drelga seemed just lost on the 10th day. I think she used hard drugs while we weren't looking. 4 out of 5 stars.
She says, "What can you do?"
Hey, that was what I was going to say, more or less too.
She's back there like lighting a pipe, and she's just like, "Oh, play leap. It's all rage."
Yeah.
All right.
And it only cost you a star, so I'd say that's worth it.
Pretty good, yeah. All right, Drelga, well, we appreciate you leading us down here. Best
Woohoo!
of luck on your journey back. You have enough food and water, eh?
Oh, I just figured I would find it on the way.
Sure. Well, as long as you're not asking any from us, I suppose that works somehow.
There was lots of bugs in that cave that we just went through.
There was a number of them, yeah.
And Gorik would be concerned for Drelga's well-being, but Josh is thinking, well, Karan, why the hell do we care what happens to her on our way back?
I wasn't gonna give her any. I think Walker would ask. So.
Yeah.
All right, and you said go that way, right? And he points the wrong direction.
Yeah. I mean, well, no. She goes and she looks through everybody, and then she says, "Angoric, you should go this way."
Aye, sorry. It's been a minute since I've been down this deep. I
just want to hear just a nod or some visual or some verbal. You heard me. Just this way towards the city. Not the other way, towards the Morlocks. This way, towards the city.
I imagine Walker's been down deep, but never this deep before. Like, this is probably deep. Like, they're not really delving this far. You know, maybe on occasion,
like
other areas.
This is not a short journey from the city. This is like, oh, I'm going to go camping for 2 weeks in the Darklands.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Sorry, Josh, I interrupted you there.
Oh, no, it's fine. I'm used to it.
I know, but I'm bringing it back up now.
I honestly don't even remember what I was going to say the first time you interrupted me. But
he was just making sure that you knew where you're going.
Yeah. Oh well. Should we continue onwards across this rickety-looking rope bridge?
Sounds like a plan.
You're not at the rope bridges yet. Like this, the city is. This is like one of those scenarios where
rope bridges.
Well, there's like you guys came out over this ledge, and you can like see the city, but it's still like deep underground, and it's like across all these like series of ledges. So it's like being able to see like Minas Tirith, but you're still like a day's journey away from it. You know, like you got to the point where you can like see the city.
Lots of Lord of the Rings references.
Yeah. I'm just trying to use
we're a dwarven party.
Everybody will get.
Okay. Does it look like? Okay, I guess how long have we been like? Do we need to make camp here? Where I in my head it's like a narrow ledge, and it sounds like it's scary to camp on. Do we need to like make camp here for the night and start in the morning, or do we think we can camp and be able to be fine along the ledges and stuff?
I mean, I think you rest for the day, and then next day you get up and you go all the way to. So
everyone should be full health, good to go. Spells back.
Sure.
If we rest in the evening, we should be all full on everything.
Yeah.
Automaton repaired.
I would like to camp at the edge of this ledge leading to our dooms. Yeah.
We'll just go ahead and throw some ropes down just in case.
We should try to recall some knowledge. Obviously, Drelga kind of exposition dumped us with the knowledge of the Fae, but we should all try to recall some knowledge of what we know of Fae to avoid trouble once we go into town.
Yeah. Maybe
she did give us some pretty solid advice about the bargains and the way that they listen to what you say and everything.
Maybe wait. I guess we could do that tonight. I mean, just along the way, at some point before we get there, roll that.
Yeah. Don't tell them your name. Don't make bargains.
Yeah, don't tell them your name. Don't give their bargains. Don't show cold iron or cold. Yeah,
no
cold iron.
Obvious cold iron. Yeah.
Does anyone have any of that type of metal? Like, should we all know about that?
I have the cold iron on my hip. Remember? I can probably conceal that or get Orpheus to
Put it in your
conceal
backpack
that.
or something.
Yeah. It's
Has
also
Has a big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip.
Thank you,
Got you.
That's
Dylan.
good. Of course you can.
I put that the legends say the deep notes tracked Queen Philogema from the first world to here, and also she a bitch. So we know that.
Good show.
I threw a little image in there. That's what the book gives us. What the city looks like.
Where was that?
I just
Oh,
threw
very
it
cool.
in the cartographer. Beneath the
Oh,
Yeah.
Kings.
cool.
Yeah, that's
Oh, I
kind of
can wreck
that's
this place.
yeah, that's dope.
Oh yeah, grab a big old stalactite, why don't you?
What? What?
I definitely do bludgeoning damage for sure.
Yeah,
I
that's
saw
pretty
it and
dope.
immediately pictured tearing a piece of that off.
Tear a piece of that stalactite off.
He wants a piece of that stalactite for sure.
Yeah, I mean, if nothing else is happening while we're on this journey, I guess I'll go ahead and roll just
Are you
Thaylor,
guys
and I know.
setting out for the next day?
I guess. Oh yeah, that's my question. Are we ready to go? Don't want to.
Yeah.
Go if people
Yeah,
aren't
ready.
ready.
Everybody's rested and updated all their HP and stuff.
Yeah, have we rested? Yeah. I think it'd be great if one of the girls had a dream about their event that took place that we very clearly prepared for.
Yes, and maybe they do. We'll talk about it next time.
Or maybe we do. Just do it. Fuck it.
Mhm. So,
You notice that Karu has been in a better mood, more or less, in the mornings, and just kind of, seems a bit more chipper. And yeah, as you know, but your characters might not, and he is talking to his son. Every night that he doesn't spend his 3rd level spell, he spends it on that.
Nice.
But that also means that if we get into trouble and I end up using my 3rd level spell, that's going to be,
real
there'll be some
in the evening.
Yeah, probably.
Walker's probably just, you see him working every evening before going to bed, just kind of playing around with that amulet that he saw him messing with before. So occasionally a spark of electricity shoots out of it or something like that. So
fuck.
shit.
Well, that would be reading a lot of books.
I'd like to think that Angoric would recognize the preparations necessary to do the dream message spell and knows that Karu is doing the same thing he is.
Oh,
but
that's
just
cool.
doesn't know who to. I don't know, Dylan, if you think they would have talked about it at some
I have to say that you don't know nothing. The way Karu casts his spells, it's about as
Oh, it's
blank as
different.
blank can be.
That's true. Psychics don't have any like somatic components or anything else. It's all mental.
That's cool. So unless he would want you to know, you probably
Mhm.
would.
And maybe he'll open up. You never know.
So I think everybody rests for the night, prepares for the next day, and sets off again. So you start traveling along this path here. And there's, like layers of this cliff sides and ledges. There's numerous different paths that looks like you could take, but for the most part, you're just using what know-how you have to pick the easiest and best paths through here. And you kind of get a ways through this cavern here. And the ledge becomes kind of like speckled at first, and then just absolutely caked with this white crust.
Guano.
It's just like this splattered of crust. And apparently, while Kroon uses his knowledge of the caves to just be like, looks like bat droppings.
That's Occam's razor right there.
It's Ace Ventura. Guano.
Yeah, guano.
Yeah.
That's what it makes me think of.
Guano.
So I'll just
turn
throw you
around.
guys on the map there.
Nope. No need. We are turning around. We will be taking a non-guano path.
Does Wakroon not like bats? Thought it was just worms.
I don't feel like feel like bats, particularly in the Darklands, can't go well, right? Like that just seems bad.
I just like you making a statement. You turn around and like Huang just like holding 50 bats, like they're just like covered in them.
She just, I found them.
Yeah.
I think the bats like me.
Yeah. So I don't know. You guys find this this way has been kind of like, so I imagine it's just everywhere.
Can I
If you look
actually
at,
roll like an esoteric lore on the droppings?
Sure.
Like I'm not close, so I might not be able to ascertain much, but Jesus fuck. I rolled like a 5, a 3, a 2, a 6. This was a 2, so that is a 15 for esoteric lore. That is poop.
Ooh.
That is poop.
And
I don't know if I've seen anything like this before, but it feels like some sort of droppings. We probably just want to be careful here. Weapons ready. And I think he's gonna pull out his rifle, his double barrel musket. Yeah, it's really easy to hit flying targets with a musket.
I was gonna say, this is a cave, to be
Sure.
clear. So everywhere you go, there's rats and bugs and
Sure. But
centipedes and
this seems like it's
and bats.
caked more than normal.
Yeah, this is absolutely abnormal.
Yeah. Okay. I think that abnormality is maybe something. Again, I don't want to keep saying like, "Well, I'm a delver," but it does feel like the type of situation
Yeah,
that's just like.
I think it makes sense. I think it makes sense right away that you noticed it. And I mean, like looking up, like you see bats all the time and stuff like that. So I'm just saying, like you can't immediately see anything that's like, there it is,
Just
like
start shooting at random bats.
Yeah.
With a musket again.
But
Slugs.
yeah, I mean, how do you guys? I mean, is there anything that you guys want to do differently, or just keep moving along like you have been?
I just think that we should probably move slowly through here. Unless y'all want to run, we could also run quick.
I think Elnet would probably try and maybe hug the wall just to keep, the areas of which these things can attack lessened to, at least have one side protected.
And Bao does it too, like we used to, but like rather than being much smaller, like we are not unable to do that anymore.
I'll do that too. One of the dwarf feats I took is called Sheltering Slab, so I have like special things that happen during combat when I'm adjacent to a vertical stone wall that rises to my height or taller. So I think that as like part of his character, like he's starting to feel even more comfortable around stone like that. So yeah, I think if Elnat starts doing that, Wakroon would also follow and like kind of back to the wall, move along the edge.
Okay, so you think everybody's kind of like,
not everyone, but yeah, definitely.
Kind of like, well, is everybody kind of trying to stick to the wall as much as they can, sort of thing?
Yeah.
If you want to, you can move your characters through here, like move halfway through this area if you want. If that's what everybody's doing, you're just kind of sneaking through.
Rifle out. I want to specify that too.
And I will have my Warhammer out. But yeah, and I would be trying to go slow to, like, I'm not super stealthy, so I'm going slow to try and be as careful as possible.
What about Angoric and Orpheus? Are you guys staying behind? Just wait to see what happens? Maybe. I mean, you can.
They're eating popcorn back there. They're like, these guys are just a bunch of idiots.
There's bats!
I have it.
What are you doing?
Or no, I don't have authorize. See if it'll work. No, I thought I had that on my soundboard. In chest, the pawns go first. That's what I was looking for. But it might not be here anymore.
We have it somewhere. I think you have it.
I don't think it's here. I don't think it's on this one anymore. That's all right.
Sorry, dude.
I'll just say it. In chest, the pawns go first.
Hey, there you go.
The pawns go first. And he says it with his awesome voice.
He does. Yeah. Which is what...
The pawns go first. Oh, yes.
That too.
All right. Yeah. So I think you guys are kind of like creeping your way through this cave here, and you get this high pitched like screeching noise, and this gigantic bat is going to go ahead and and swoop down and sort of like hover over the
my
edge
God.
here,
Oh my
right in
goodness.
front of you all, and just kind of like.
You're right. Correct. It is high
I know.
pitch, and Crisp knows it.
Wait, Huang, can you communicate with it?
I was about to ask, how do you think I could make friends with it?
The red eyes
You
make me
won't
think
know
yes.
unless you
You gotta
try.
try it.
I'm gonna try and make friends with it.
Do it.
Hey, buddy.
We're gonna have
I
a
think
new
you have-
animal companion.
Yeah. I think you have
God.
wild empathy, which allows you to use diplomacy to make an impression on animals if you want.
What role would that be, though?
Diplomacy.
What was he? Okay.
Wait, Brendan, what role would that be though?
The diplomacy check would be a diplomacy roll.
Sorry, I did not hear the word diplomacy the first.
Yeah, you're good. Josh was just giving you a hard time.
It's a 15.
That's pissed.
Okay. It's not great as far
No.
as rolls
not-
go.
It's not bad.
We need the.
It's not a nat one.
We have so
No.
many soundboard sounds that we need 1,000% of the time, but we need one now that's just let them fight, and we just need Bao and this bat to clash.
Oh, oh, hey, oh. No,
That's-
I'm
picturing like me being like really like trying to be persuasive, and then Bao's behind me like snorting steam, and the bat's like not buying it.
okay. So I think the bat it bat like scree like called out a little bit more, and then more of
bats.
these giant bats
Oh fuck!
Oh no.
appear.
That's so bad.
Do
Bats
you want to
fly.
continue with your current tactic, or do you want to?
Yeah, I do want to keep trying.
Okay.
Cool.
No, I swear, we're cool.
Hey,
Yo, what are you saying? Like, you
here's a
can't just
bug.
be- I assume you're not just sending good vibes, but maybe you are. I don't know how druids work.
What do you want to do?
I can't use nature on it at all.
Is there an ability?
I mean,
in
you can
nature?
roll.
Command an animal, recall knowledge, identify magic, learn a spell. Try to command this wild animal. Stop.
Yeah. I mean, that's what you want to try.
Yeah,
It's a nature check against the animal's will DC.
Mhm.
The GM may adjust the DC if the animal has a good attitude.
I want to become the bat's mommy. Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah.
You
I'm gonna do it.
automatically fail if the animal is hostile or unfriendly.
Yeah, I think that's the main thing is that you have to use the diplomacy check to try and get him onto your side here.
So because he's already not on my side, it won't work. Is what you're saying?
The way that the rules are written, no. Like you would have to.
It seems like we might be walking into their home here. They might be maybe not hostile to us yet, but certainly unfriendly.
Yeah.
I don't know though. I'm gonna stop talking.
I'd like to try like a persuasion check or something. I don't know if that's gonna happen or not, but if
Is there
it,
any
if
way
they-
that
Diplomacy
any of us
again, or you
could?
roll nature.
Is there any way any of us
mean-
could assist?
If you tell me.
I'll
how
roll
your
nature. I'll roll
And
nature.
Gork is going to point at his bat-like ears to help indicate that we're not all that different.
I
I
think
was-
Vengeance.
Igor's in the background doing this.
I think Orpheus would step forward. You know that the
No,
movie.
don't step forward.
No, you know the movie poster for The Crow, where he's like, I think that's what Orpheus does with his goth boy, black hair.
Everyone's
And
behind me
Black
doing a
outfit.
chicken dance.
Or do the chicken.
While-
And Gork is going to step forward and say it's Morbin time. And Morb all over the place.
It's more.
I was thinking that I would like stow my weapons and do like diplomacy looking, trying to be like, hey, we're not gonna mess with you if you don't mess with us, type of thing. Not like setting it on
I'm-
the ground, but like
yeah.
behind my back type of thing.
Elnat's sheathing, and I'm Chris Pratt in Jurassic World. I'm just like,
Oh,
whoa.
that's sheathing? What does
Whoa.
that mean?
Cheating.
Sheathing.
Go ahead and roll. She said it
Sheathing?
right. She said it right.
Sheathing her weapon.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll nature check. Are you allowing that or not?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I rolled 20 diplomacy to aid.
Okay.
I rolled a 19. So with 13, that's
32.
32.
32 is pretty good. All right. So your nature skill says, you could try to give the animal a command, a simple command, which can be
Friend.
telling it to move, telling it to attack, telling it to I'm basically saying you could probably tell it to go away. You could probably try to tell it to go away, try to tell it to to calm down. I mean, what are you trying to tell it, I guess? What does that look like?
Never come.
I mean, if they could be friends, to be friends, but I might just tell them to chew, or
No.
Which
You
one?
need to pull a Taylor Swift and say, "You need to calm down. You're being too loud. You shit all over."
You're being too loud.
You say friend.
We're friends.
And give them a firm eye contact that only best friends share.
I
That only-
transfer my mind to the
Only
bat.
you and a painting would understand. Yeah.
Only you, me, and the bats.
And your best painting would ever understand.
You just say, "Speak friend," and then enter,
Yeah,
and then
speak friend,
gesture
and then-
towards
Sure.
Elnat's sheath.
Walker's still aiming a rifle at him.
Yeah.
They don't
But that
understand.
says
They don't understand rifle though.
I'm going to do this to them.
Okay.
No, Gen Z it.
What do you want to tell them to do? What do you think you would tell them to do?
Join us.
Okay.
Well, let us ride you to where we need to go.
Yeah.
All right. You rolled a 32.
Yes, 32.
33 with an aid. That is a pretty solid roll there.
Sarah's so clutch.
I think the bat will land and approach Huang. So it'll kind of crash to the ground. The other bats are kind of just sitting there, hovering, waiting for something to happen. And this one comes up and crawls up towards you. This big snarling.
Choosing me, like Fourth Wing.
slavering bat.
It's choosing me like Fourth Wing. Yeah.
Maybe. You might about
Yeah.
being burned.
No, it's even better. The dragon's sense that you're worthy.
So,
All right. I'm being
next?
approached.
Mm-hmm.
What do they eat? These bats? Do I know?
People.
Tough one. You tell me. You're the druid.
You probably nature roll a knowledge on him, maybe nature.
Yeah.
Oh,
Can I
shit.
just nature it again? Just keep naturing it.
Sure.
While the rest of while Huang's talking to them, the rest of us are just sneaking off, trying to get the hell out of there.
That one wasn't quite as good as a 20.
Okay. But you're just trying to get information on this bat?
Yeah.
What's its hobbies? Where's the
Yeah.
dorm?
What's its sign?
This bat in particular, is a
Zodiac?
a swallowtail,
12.
a white swallowtail bat. No.
Yeah, you successfully winked at the girl at the end of the bar, but now she's walking over, and you're trying to guess what she wants to talk about, what kind of interest she'd be into.
Now I'm sweating for the response. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
plankton. I didn't think I'd get this far.
Looking at this bat going, okay, what can I guess that it's into? What's its
Right.
What's its
So
star
this-
sign?
Oh, you're a girl bat.
Is he?
So it's a girl bat. All right. This bat
Pisces vibes?
primarily eats fruit or bugs, whatever it can find in abundance.
Oh my gosh. So
You have a lot of cricket-based treats for Bao.
no, I know.
Yeah.
No, honestly, I know we haven't talked about this, but I'm assuming that's a thing. I would like it to be a thing that I've have and if I don't, I want Bao to throw up because he's probably got some insects in his stomach. Offer it like that.
Ran through a horde of beetles the day before.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Surely,
yeah. Can we say there's in one of these facets that I've got some bugs on me or in some way? Okay.
I think
So I'm gonna offer it to the bat. Whether
I
it's
do love the
Balthazar
idea that you would force Bao to throw up.
Oh, I would. Yeah, I would.
You just reach your arm down Bao's throat. And you're just like, the bat is more important. This
No.
is happening now.
I'm like
Yes.
frantically trying to figure out
Nothing is
options,
happening.
and Bao leans in. I just
Activated
elbow in
charcoal.
the stomach, and he just like
Activated
yaks.
charcoal. Bao, come on. Activated
You're
charcoal.
gonna elbow a giant pangolin with armor on it
That's
in the
right.
stomach so hard that he throws up. That's
No,
incredible.
you just need to get to the
Huang
uvula.
has incredible strength.
Yeah, Huang is jacked.
All right, in
Right.
whatever way
Alright, so
you
you have
deem
a
fit.
series. You have a satchel. You have 17 satchels, and one of them is full of
Treats.
cricket-based dog
Yes.
treats that you
Yes.
keep for Bao.
Yes. And so I pull some out and I offer it to the bat.
You do open palm? How do you feed a
Ooh.
bat? Open palm, closed palm.
It's important.
Toss it.
I probably would toss it to it.
Do
Yeah.
you say? What you doing?
I don't startle it by doing whatever you just said. No.
Okay. All right. Make another nature check.
Overhand or underhand throw. It's important.
I just hit it right in the eye. Oh my god!
I remembered you
That's
like
been-
bugs.
The bat's been blinded, but it relies on echolocation, so it's fine. What'd you get?
25.
Oh, okay.
25. All right. All right. So I think this bat is going to accept your offering and look at you very intently in your eyes. And then it's going to call off the other bats who are going to fly away. And then this one is going to sort of fly away, but it looks like it might kind of just be like following you guys. Like it's going to go back up in the air and like
Do it.
roost, but it's going to like watch you intently.
We just see two red eyes in the darkness.
That's right.
Yeah.
As soon as it looks away, I aim for its head. Elephant
He's
gun.
like, I'm gonna make a rug.
I'm gonna put it down. No, I'm kidding. That does not happen.
All right.
Hey, Huang, that was incredible work. What did you say to it?
It was teamwork, and Bao's like actively like trying, like he's like wiping vomit off of his chin.
Hey, Huang, is Bao doing all right? I saw him throw up.
Yeah, no, he's good. He's good.
All right. Well, shall we continue then?
Well, yeah, that was. I don't have a soundboard for it, but that was easy.
We just need the button.
That'll do, pig.
That'll do, pig. That'll do.
That's a miracle.
Yeah, that's pretty good too. All right.
All right. So you're gonna continue on.
Easy
hmm
peasy. Totally.
Keeping a vigilant eye on our new companion.
Yeah, no shit. Huang, how many bugs you got in there? How long do you think we can keep this thing satiated?
You
'Cause
said
the way
only.
it's- Sorry.
You said I'm allotted one satchel of.
All
Bug
right, all right,
treats?
you have a bag full of bug treats.
Okay.
I heard the
Whatever
number
that would be.
17 at one point.
I mean, on map tools, this bat looks big AF. So I'd imagine I was like desperate, just like threw the whole satchel at him. So I probably don't have much left, honestly. Probably like one or two.
All right. Well, on the way down, we should probably pick up bugs as we see them.
And, like, as you say that- Bao's like not collecting. He's just eating everything in sight. And just like we have to like call him off so we can gather treats because he's just eating all the bugs as we go by. He's a monster now. He's probably eating a lot of bugs.
Yeah, he's putting away the food, or dying of starvation. Could go either way.
Mhm. Could go either way. Okay, let's see. Yeah, so I think you guys are going to continue on your way, make it, and eventually the guano smell kind of goes away, but you do occasionally see your friend flittering about in the cavern behind you. Eventually, you've kind of started to come around the edge of the cavern. You're getting close to where you see this, where you see the bridge that connects the city. You taking any extra precautions before you get there?
Can I go and do that nature roll, or can I do the esoteric Jesus, esoteric lore check on like Fey communities, basically, just to know if there's anything else that would come to mind that maybe she didn't tell us.
Yeah,
Sure.
I do like a religion check to see if, Fulgrid teaches us anything about the Fae, too.
It would be worth it for everyone to do this check.
Yeah.
Yep, still rolling nothing. I rolled a 3, so esoteric lore check 16. Actually, it's less than that. It'd be 14. Because
If you remember correctly, if Walkern remembers correctly, Fae are blobs of jelly that move around
one
and
thing
occasionally.
I do have is if we win, inevitably we get into a fight with some sort of Fae.
Inevitably.
I get a +1 to my initiative roll when we one of the enemies is an aberration, Fae, mutant, or undead.
That's gonna go.
I rolled religion and rolled a 7.
I'm gonna do diplomacy.
I did 30 for my religion check. I rolled a 19.
Very nice.
All right.
So mine is older.
I got a 28 diplomacy.
Okay.
I got a 19 diplomacy, but I think
What did we roll on diplomacy for?
No. Wouldn't society be better?
Yeah, that's. I was thinking culture, and I couldn't find culture.
Yeah,
If we went society, then it would be 26.
But I
I was
did
thinking-
society, it's only a 9. You tell me what I can roll then, I guess. I was just following suit because that was a high stat.
No,
that
yeah,
I got for diplomacy.
good for
I was
diplomacy.
I was thinking diplomacy on how not to piss them off type of thing.
Yeah.
Mm,
You might just get different information or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, you guys have been given a lot of information about the Fae so far. I mean, the biggest thing being, so you don't feel like you're going into like a city that's going to be outright hostile towards you. Like, you'll be able to walk around town. You'll be able to trade with people. Maybe, like you're going to be able to stay somewhere. You might not be able to stay everywhere. And you might not want to talk with everybody that tries to bargain with you on the street. I would say, like, common sense here says that, like, don't engage with vendors that are, like, really, really pushy, like really trying to sell you something. I would say, we got a 30 on religion. I would say that you would know that the city consists of a large number of gremlins, redcaps, and pixies.
Red caps, nice.
Yeah, gremlins, redcaps, and pixies. So gremlins are a little more harmless than most Fae, but redcaps and pixies are tricky. Redcaps are kind of bloodthirsty little creatures. They're named redcaps because of the felt caps that they wear. When they kill something, they drench the cap in the creature's blood to keep it a nice, fresh red color, and they delight in cruelty. And pixies are just very tricky. They're very small, but they have powerful magical abilities, and they're very wily creatures.
Do we know what race Phrylogyma is? Phrylogyma?
Yes. Queen Phrylojarma is, I believe. Hold on, let me make sure this is
You got
correct.
called vagina in middle school, for sure.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. She is something. She is something called a lampad. It is a type of nymph.
Okay.
I think like dryads live in the forest and trees, and naiads live in rivers and lakes. Like they live in water, and lampads live in caverns underground.
They live in lamps.
That's right. They're all types of nymphs, though. Which, again, very tricky. Potentially has magical abilities that they can put to use. I would say you don't know any more specifics, I would say, from those checks.
Okay. Feels like a good base knowledge set to work with.
Yeah. I think as long as Angor's cold iron is well hidden, I think we should probably be able to get through without too much problem.
You swallow it.
Well, no, he said he hit it, so I would assume
I'm
that's
asking him
gonna
how
be
he
good
hit it.
enough. Oh.
Prison
Prison
pocket. Ah, yes, thank
Yep.
you, Dylan.
Yup.
Shall we head into the city then?
Let's do it.
They do it. Fuck talking. Out here, people.
Now's not the time for fear. That comes later.
Okay.
I gotta watch all the
So I would
Batman
say
movies
if
again.
you make your final approach there to the city, and there is this this ledge sort of, and a very very narrow, like 5-foot wide wooden bridge that spans, oh, I don't know, let's see, about 60-70 feet over to the nearest stalactite, where there's kind of an entrance built to the city. And as you guys approach, you see these creatures with these bright red hats aboard giant mosquitoes, and they're sort of flying around in the open area in this cavern, and they're singing a song gleefully.
We're on Pandora.
So they're
Of course, the red caps
Kind
are
of.
red mosquitoes.
yeah.
It's a good thing we have a bat who loves
They're
to eat
singing
mosquitoes.
this kind of this ethereal melody. It's like, deep in the hollow where the sun never gleams, we weave our lives in the heart of your dreams. The shadows are gentle, the silence a guide, in black velvet chambers where secrets reside. And they're just sort of like flying around.
So good. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a lovely, lovely voice.
Come, where the light cannot tread, where whispers of starlight and echoes are wed. We dance in the hollow, unseen, unafraid, in the cradle of stone where eternity's laid.
That's more like a tavern jig.
Now
right.
dash
It's,
away, dash away, dash away off.
So they're singing a song. I'll post the entirety of it here for you guys in a little bit. But so they're sort of singing and flying back and forth, and they seem to notice that you've all sort of gathered on the ledge here. So we'll show you what that looks like on the map.
Previously on
Bring us the map.
Take us to the court of Ether.
Oh, I don't have them visible. Hold on.
Sorry, we're loading still, or I'm still loading. 27 out of 29. You know Dasher and Dancer. That was good, Lorda. That made me laugh.
It was pretty good. All right.
It's still loading for me. Big map.
Is it?
Thick. I don't know. Now it's there.
Mhm.
Oh, there they are.
27 and
Whoa.
29.
I hate them.
Whoa.
What?
Oh, there's two images on each. Oh, look at the top right one and the bottom right one. They have scythes. That's so cool. Oh, that's so dope. That's so much cooler than the red caps in Minecraft. Huh. I'm
Yeah,
friends.
so
I
they're
don't even want to
like I
fight
said, these were like I said, they were chanting and sort of singing to each other, and they seem to notice you on approach and then call out. Well, hello there, surface dwellers. You've come to our city and you must pay our toll.
Hi, well, technically, we're not surface dwellers.
I'm sorry I can't hear you.
Okay. You just wave.
Cup your mouth and yell like this.
Oh, sorry. I think Blake is sleeping, so I'm trying not to yell. We're actually not from the surface. We're much higher up than you are, but it's a common
You're
misconception.
surface dwellers to me.
I got nothing.
Fine, just give them gold and they'll let you pass.
I'm not giving them gold.
What?
Elnet will
Listen, it
holler
says
up
it in
what
the
is Elnet will holler up and ask how much gold.
I have 2 gold left.
How much gold do you have left?
I think
I have a
didn't
single gold.
Didn't she tell us that we need to tell them our names and make lots of deals with them?
Definitely not. You go ahead and do that. See how that works out for you.
So I think this single bloodsucker with this guy with the top hat on will approach, and he said, "I am here called Interhoff.
Sure.
And I have your names."
You may call me Elnat.
Oh, you weren't supposed to. All right, I like it.
That was one of the rules.
I go by Jimothy, actually. Alan, actually, is what they say. I go by Alan. I have long
ridiculous. Hair. You don't look like Alan.
I didn't really have much of a choice in it.
Gorik will say they call me the Orc. Which...
That's true, they call him the Orc.
I don't get it.
But Austin, I didn't say that they could have my name. I said you can call me.
He is called.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know the technicalities.
He says, "I'm the chief ultimate power." Flies off of it. I am now large-sized.
Hey, well, if you don't mind, I think we're gonna go ahead and cross on over.
Of course. And he holds out his hat, and he says, 2 gold apiece would be plenty.
2 gold.
I am sure it would. Okay, I don't want to give him any money. I don't want to give him money. I only have 2 gold. I don't want to pay these guys. These guys are pricks.
It's a simple toll for using the bridge. We keep the bridge safe.
How many times have we crossed the bridge?
Many of the bridge's repairs. These planks aren't cheap, you know. That's balsa wood.
What's sense motive? Is it perception, right, to tell if we think that they're lying or not?
Perception.
I don't think I'm telling the truth.
Yeah, I don't think you are either, but I want to make sure that Wakroon notices that. Oh my fucking god, I can't roll over a 5. Wakroon's oblivious to it. I don't want to give him money, but I don't know if he's lying or not. Someone else. I got a fucking 15.
I'll roll perception.
21 perception.
Read their mind.
Yeah, I mean, you know from the start that he's giving you guys shit. You know, he's trying to wring out some money from you.
Okay, I'm gonna try an intimidation with a message to his mind. Try and just let him know we will be making no bargains this day.
Huh?
Oh man, I was really hoping you were just gonna say "boo" in his mind.
Forbidden word, and the word is extort.
Yeah, there you go. Or just do what Sarah did to the bat. Like, what'd you say? Come here. Let's be friends.
Throw him bugs.
Here,
tell it.
That's
do you have any bugs left? You might
Sarah should do instead of gold pieces, just 2 crickets.
I feel like the bat was bigger than these mosquitoes. Is all I'm saying. Where's our bat friend?
I think you're right.
Yeah,
He's still there. Look at the eyes. He's back there somewhere. I guess not.
Okay, well,
he's probably not with us anymore. Oh well.
I got a 17 for an intimidation.
Okay. I think you sort of tap into his mind a little bit, and you hear him saying, he's just like, "Oh, these suckers." Oh, suckers! More than one way. I'm riding a bloodsucker.
I should write that down. Yes.
Yeah. But I don't think he feels very intimidated by that.
Okay.
Oh god.
Oh no.
He's here. Oh, he's gone.
He's getting objects in mirror
It's
closer.
an
to
invisible bat. It's terrifying. Okay.
Maybe there can be
if
a
no
little.
one else says anything and he doesn't move, I think at some point Walker's gonna just start walking.
Yeah, just walk forward.
He's gonna if you just like walk towards the bridge, he's gonna whisper very loudly to his bloodsucker. He's like, I know. You haven't been fed today. I know. Come on, let's go. And he's gonna fly back up into the air, and then he's just gonna be like, let's go.
Yep. We heard all of that.
You're on the edge of that one. That was good.
Very glad.
Boys.
Very glad for Crisp on that one.
Woo!
There we go.
Full
Like
force.
Sarah already heard a version of that from below her, but now.
Yeah. The floor is vibrating. Yeah.
All right, so we will roll for initiative and then probably call it for tonight.
Okay.
All right.
It's gotta just be perception for me. I just tried to perceive them, so I'm gonna do it again. Oh, come on. Actually, I'm gonna roll a different die. We're gonna roll the Geralt die. Geralt die.
Geralt die.
Oh, good. Geralt die still only rolled a fucking 9. Look.
If you want to, if you were trying to like persuade these guys or fool them or something, you can roll a different value than perception for this initiative check here.
Ooh, what's this? A little platform with some wagons and lights and stuff.
I'm like cheekily looking around the entire map here.
Is it? Can you see it?
Everything.
Yeah.
Both maps. Not
Hold
anything
on.
that's on them, just the map itself. But we can see all of this too over here.
Literally, it's covered in a vision blocking layer, I believe.
Yeah, well, we are just too cool to be blocked by anything. So.
Yeah. We just have 2020 vision because it's 2025 now.
Wow.
Hold on, let me see.
That's a good call.
I don't know why it's not working, but that's all right.
You know,
see any enemies,
those 2020 vision jokes in 2020 really only lasted about 3 months, and then it just got really depressing.
That's true. Didn't have anything to joke about.
It didn't.
But all right.
Yeah.
We don't have anything else. Ending stream? Ending the video?
Sure.
Good to go?
That'll do it.
That'll do it.
That'll do it.
Thanks for hanging out, stream. We'll see you in a couple weeks. Ta-tas.